live, it doesn't work. I get error messages. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is share this to myself, and so I can watch on the screen of my computer so I can follow along with comments. So I'll be right back. Okay, let me see if that works. 1 second. I've been trying to figure this out about doing lives, and it's not just me. So that makes me feel a little bit better at least. There we go. And mute, Kathy. Mute my computer. There we go. All right. Well, as per usual, I did not announce my live. I did mention in yesterday's video that I'm going to be embellishing my Teresa journal. So if you happen to be on and you want to craft along and chat, say hello and let me know you're here. And then, yeah, we'll figure out what the topic of the day is going to be. So this is my Teresa journal. She's pretty full. I think I've added all the pockets and embellishments I wanted to. Now this journal is intended to be a journal with a lot of writing space, so there's tons of journaling space here. So if you're an avid journaler and you're looking for a journal with lots of writing space in it, and if you're interested in the Teresa journal, she'll be going up for sale as soon as I'm done decorating it. Now if you're familiar with my pricing structure, I have 3 pricing tiers. So this falls into the second one, the seasonal stories. And as far as I know, we can ship to the States again. I did try to, I have an order going out to the States and for 2 journals, and I tried to do my usual, like I do my postage online and do my customs invoice and all of that online. And there's something new where we have to I needed some sort of confirmation number, so you had to download a new app, and I did that, and it did not work. So I have to go into the post office and see if I can figure that out. Hello, Michelle. How are you? North Carolina mountains. I bet that's beautiful. You were asking me something on, was it you that was asking me about the percentage of, I think what you meant was the percentage of like pockets and such projects that I put into a journal. Was that you, Michelle, asking me that on one of the videos, or do I have a different Michelle? Okay, let me see here. You let me know if that was you. All right, let's see. I want to do a little bit of inking. Let me see what, I like the roses. That's more of a daisy. That's elegant. I like that one. More gardenish. Nope, not you. Oh, okay. That's sorry. No, it doesn't make sense then. So, I was just trying to figure out if that was what she was getting at when she was asking that question. It's kind of hard to tell, right? In chats and comments that, from time to time. It's a little difficult sometimes to, things get lost in translation, let's put it that way. I think I like those two. And I'm using Victorian Velvet. Oh, someone's trying to call me. Let her know that I can't answer right now. Sorry, doing a live. Okay. Okay, so for example, try this. Hi, Yvonne. Ah, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I never announce my lives because I just don't have a schedule yet, and I'm not sure when I'm ever going to be popping on here. So I don't announce them. I guess if I was concerned about how many people are on the live, like for if I were to do a live sale or something, of course then I would announce it. But this is just if you're crafting and you happen to be there and you might want to hang out. That's kind of what I was going for here, or what I usually am going for here. Where are you from, Yvonne? There we go. Just something like that. That's such a pretty color. I love that with this journal. What was that called again? Oops. Victorian Velvet. Okay. Hi, Bex. Good morning. Nice to see you. Oh, so Yvonne's in Wisconsin, so you're pretty close, like as far as states go, to where I am in southwestern Ontario, Canada. Michelle's from North Carolina. Where are you from again, Bex? I forget. You've told me before, but I just want to do, and we'll switch it up to a different one. Just want to do some corners. What you having for breakfast, Bex? Now I'm hungry. I probably should have ate. I've had coffee, but I probably should have ate first. I like to do a little darker towards the corner and then just kind of fade it out as we get closer to this edge, like that. Oh, that's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? I'll skip about 6 pages or so. And then switch. Hi, Susie. Susie's Craft Room and Studio. Where are you from, Susie? I'm trying to figure out where everybody's watching from. It always amazes me. So nice to share be a craft and see how far apart we are, and yet we're connected through our love of junk journaling. Debbie's from Wisconsin. Well, I never announce really, but I think I've tried it once, and then every time I try to go on live, I get these errors, and it takes 3 tries, and it's frustrating. So I hate to announce it, and then the one time I was so confident that it was going to work, and it didn't. Let's do a little corner here. Good afternoon. Oh, hello, Esme. You are, so you're afternoon, so you are definitely not close to me. It's 10 o'clock, just about 10 o'clock in the morning for me. Michelle's from Central Illinois. Where are you from, Esme? You may have told me before, but I can't remember. I said I want to make a list of all my friends here on YouTube and where you're from, and I fully intend to do that. I have not done it yet. This is pretty. I like this. I added this guy. I don't know if you've seen this. Look at this old Brad. Isn't that neat? And for those of you that reminded me, I asked what Brad legs and arms are called. Prongs. I couldn't remember that term for the life of me. I just could not. So for those of you that reminded me, thank you so much. Love the stencils. I just got my stashes organized and put away. Well, good for you. I don't have too many stencils. This is something fairly new for me. I am amazed at some of your people's stencil collections. I've just started to do so. I guess card makers are more familiar, maybe, or mixed media people, with blending colors and such, and using stencils. I'm jealous when I watch you guys just sit there and blend 3 colors and it looks amazing. Yvonne, I got this set from Amazon. I do have them in my Amazon storefront. Just to be transparent, those are, if you look at any of my videos, not this one obviously because it's not set up yet, but any of my YouTube videos below in the description box, I have a list of some of my favorite tools and such. So those are affiliate links. So if you purchase using something from Amazon using one of my links, I do get a little bit of a kickback. So thank you for that if you do. But yeah, these I do have listed in my Amazon storefront. I can't recall if they're under tools or supplies. I think tools. I have 4 sections in my store. Debbie uses hers for coffee dyeing paper. Yes! Esme's from the Netherlands. That's right. Thank you. Now I'm stuck together. Which one were we using? I want to kind of stick to the same pattern. This one. And what one was I using? I think this one. Forget already. Where'd I put it? Did I set it down and I can't see it? Good Lord, Kathy. We'll just take a look, Kathy. Don't be so silly. That one and that's Sometimer's brain right there, isn't it? Yeah, this one. That is. So yes, they were a pretty good deal. They're very durable. I just take these to the sink after and run them under water, and the ink comes off. And I first tried using a baby wipe to clean them, but then the fibers kind of get stuck here and there, so I quit doing that. And I just run them underwater and just lay them to dry on a tea towel. Seems to work just fine. Yeah, thank you. Have you guys ever seen that Fisker's great big huge, I'm not even sure. I had one for a while and then I sold it or donated it. But they have great big huge stencils. I'm sure it's like something from a long time ago. I want to say, I don't know how long ago, the 90s, early 2000s maybe. But there's a store, Glenn's Mill store close by, and they have a whole bunch of those stencils and they're bigger ones. So I'm thinking like discounted at a discount price. So I think I might go grab those and try some of that coffee dyeing. Can anyone tell me, when you're using stencils for coffee dyeing your paper, have you tried it with tea instead of coffee? Oh, Debbie's having issues with the audio. At the moment, you're in Oklahoma. Thanks, Bex. Is anybody else having troubles with the audio? I haven't done anything different with my settings, so maybe it's an internet connection. I'm sorry, Debbie. Oh, I did just bounce my mouse around, though. Audio is fine for you. Okay, thank you, Bex. Here would be pretty. Just go right across the bottom now. Maybe I'll just do it from the bottom. That's pretty. This was one of the flip down tags we made yesterday. This was one of the flip outs we made yesterday for extra journaling space. Never tried to dye them. Yeah, I haven't tried that stencil dyeing yet either. I've watched someone recently, and I cannot remember who it was, but she did layers. Paper, put the stencil down, poured some coffee mixture over it, another piece of paper, another stencil. Like she made like a sandwich. Your sound is going in and out long enough so I only know Fiskars, but nothing Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. I don't know. Maybe I have a bad connection. It's fine for some and not for a couple of you. I'm sorry. I haven't done anything different. I don't know what else to do with the audio. You're good with in the Netherlands? You're fine with the connection? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Interesting. These are pretty. We'll do one here. Michelle's going to leave and come back. Susie's connection is good. Okay, so maybe, yeah, maybe exit and come back. I had also this morning, I have you on the big screen and you're great. Just came back on mobile and the sound is great. Okay, well, thanks, Susie, for that input. I appreciate it. Let's make a little hidden one here. That's one I dropped on the floor. Thanks for the love there. Whoever's sending the hearts, thanks. I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I had a couple of the Fiskars thing I was talking about. I don't know. It was some sort of a big board, like a tool for making stencils, for tracing, for cutting. I don't know what it was actually, but there's a whole bunch of stencils, large stencils at a liquidation place that I live close to. And I thought maybe I would grab those and try that coffee dyeing thing, but I want to try it with tea. Did you make a tutorial about dyeing? No, I have not made a tutorial about dyeing papers other than I had a reel showing how I stack my paper when I do the tea instead of doing them one page at a time. But I haven't done a tutorial on it as me because I don't feel qualified to do a tutorial on that. Not really an expert. But I'm happy to learn with you guys if there's any technique you want to see and try. Let me know. So one thing I love doing is research. I love doing research when I was working. I'm retired now, and I love doing research. I love doing research, brainstorming, that kind of thing. So if there's ever anything you want me to look into, by all means, let me know. Okay, I think we've done enough with that. So I'll set those aside. And then another thing I wanted to do was add this little bird here and there. These are just like final stages, right? If your journal making process. Thank you. Yeah, so far the only thing I really do is I tea dye paper, and I like just regular printer copy paper. I haven't really delved into much about that. The Journal Cottage, though, she had a video recently showing different materials that she tried and how they turned out. So she has a really good video about that. Does anybody have any video recommendations of other creators about dyeing paper that you want to share? Yes, please, using stencil paste. Yeah, I have shown doing that a couple of times, but like I said, that's something pretty new for me as well. But I know I tried. I was all excited because I bought this texture paste, and then I didn't realize it until I used it. It's sparkly. So that was disappointing. But I have since purchased, I have gesso, but I did buy a couple more pastes that I'm going to try. I can't get to them right now, but at that private sale I went to and took the girls shopping to. Okay, so just want to add this little birdie here and there. So wherever I have some black to play off of, I would like to add my little bird. Jarf at Medieval Mirage. Never heard of. I will check that out. Is Jarf a person's name? Am I saying it right? Is it Yarf? Yarf? You'll have to let me know. Little surprise bird under here would be cute. You did it with tea last week. Brewed some very strong tea, dipped paper in the tea, then laid the papers individually on the table outside, then stencils on top and left it alone. Okay, thank you for that, Debbie. I'm going to try that. Thank you. It's exactly what I was curious about. Michelle, you're funny. Yeah, I have a few. I think they're just Tim Holtz brands just because of that sale I went to. I haven't tried them. But I have used just spackle, like drywall compound. The one you can even get it at the dollar store, but it's pink in the jar and then when it dries white. I've tried that. Let it sit for 5 to 6 hours and they turned out great. That's the stencils we're talking about with the tea. Alone and no peeking. Oh, I bet you, Debbie, I bet you that's the secret. Not to peek. I'll bet you. Let's do a little birdie up here. I like to use the same stamp going through from time to time. Of course, I mix it up and do other stuff too, but I just think it's kind of neat for, because then when someone's going through the journal, they're, oh, there she is again, there she is again, like looking where, like, where's Waldo, where's the little bird? I think that's really sweet. Texture paste from Distress. Is that like a Ranger product? I'm not getting their belly very good, but there. That's what's happening. My stamp's too dark. These flips we made yesterday, so we just took like regular elements of journal making, tags and flips and such. This is a tuck, and just elevated it by adding an opening so that you have a little hidden journaling spot. And I think we did 6 of them. Here's another flip down one, and of course that one I just showed you. Yeah, the dollar store has it, right, Susie? Like you can just get, I forget what ours is called, but yeah, a little tiny tub of spackling for filling in the holes in your wall before painting. That's kind of busy already. Lots of traffic going by, sorry. Can you guys hear that? Norton Cracker dollar stores here. Is Norton Cracker? What's that? Is that the name of a dollar store, or is that the name of the, or is that what the compound paste is? I learn something new every day. I love it. It's hidden in there. That's cute. This might be a cute little spot here. Mean not or Noten. Oh, okay. You do not have dollar stores there in the Netherlands? Is that what you're telling me? It's probably smart, probably wise. That's what's all this cheap stuff is hurting our own manufacturing and our economy. We get flooded with, we like it though, right? We like the convenience and the quick, get it to me quick. And like, I know it's so tempting to shop at Temu or Shein, but I don't. I refuse to. Jarf. Oh, I've never heard that name before, Michelle. Thank you. So I'll check that out. Thank you. Mistake typing. Oh, it means no. Not, but it means no. Okay. We're on the same page. All right. And then I brought some stamps out. I don't know if I have any that are really the right color for this, but we'll see. Love stamps. Oh, I like that color. That one's kind of neat. Not real vintage though, is it? That one would be good. Oh, and there got some mini playing cards down there. New Zealand. Womp womp. Maybe a green, picking something up somewhere. Just add a few little stamps. I love stamps, like postage stamps. I hope it never goes away. It'd be a sad day if it went digital, wouldn't it? I just love using stamps. Okay, so we have a few stamps selected. Okay, I have some Tim Holtz stuff here. I have some lace. Oh, we're going to do the closure. We'll do that real quick. So we'll measure that and do that. Oop. This one, the numbers are all worn off. Something that's not going to stab me. Okay, Bex, nice to see you. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. So we have, oh, I hate this ruler. My goodness. See, this is why I'm not great at lives. I'm not prepared. Let's use this old stingy guy. 8.5, which I knew. So 4.25 is my center. 5.5. Yep, 5.5. So 2.75. Go down here. Center. And I'll go 1.75. Oops, up here. 1.75 and 3.75. That looks good. Oh, I see, Debbie. Oh, Michelle's asking you questions, Debbie. Yeah. Did you see Michelle's question, Debbie? Chomp. Chomp. Excellent. Yeah, just leave it alone. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Okay, I really like this color here. Can I find a second one though? That's always the trick. Ooh, this color would also be nice on this particular journal. I don't think that was it. I think that was red. It's more like a brown color. Well, I guess it might be you. Sorry, this is probably like watching paint dry. See what I mean? I'm not very prepared. What are you? No, you're not the same color either. Well, phooey. I don't think I have a second one of those. Oh, wait. I do. Yay. Okay. And I know that this is already set for, that's pretty, right? I like that. Okay. Yeah, this is already set right. Squeeze. Everybody grunt with me. And squeeze. Excellent. I love this thing. Okay. Well, I've got about 10 more minutes here. Ruby has a spa day today. It's her turn to go to the groomers. That joint. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Favorite closure in the world. Caught on here. There we go. Favorite closure. Okay. Way too much. Way too long. Although that's pretty, isn't it? Okay, so that's done. I love that. It's quick, it's simple. Love it. Got little strings flying around all over. What else are we going to add? What do you guys add at the end? I have more lace. I've done a little bit of lace here and there on some of the pages. I should add some more, I think. Yeah, let's add a little bit more lace. Oh, that's nice. That's meaningful, right? To have, oh, I love that. They do last a long time, right? I've heard that the crocodiles last forever. So you have like the handheld one that looks more like this kind of style then? Is that what you have? Like this isn't it, obviously it's smaller, but like the hand squeezer one. Sometimes I think maybe I should get one of those too, just because it's not so bulky, but then I'm like, why? Why would I need two to do the same? Yeah, good quality stuff. You know what? I'm pretty pleased with all of my craft tools. So like when I recommend one, it's because I'm happy with it. Um, like my We Are Memory Keepers brands, good stuff. I really haven't found anything I'm not pleased with. It's pretty. Though I have some right there, so that's a little close. Spread the stuff out a little bit. Maybe here. I just use my art glitter glue for lace. It works just fine. So I know that looks like a lot of glue when I do it like that, but it's actually because it's such a thin bead of glue. It's really not that much glue, and I think that's why my art glitter glue lasts such a long time. That's why I'm willing to pay for the big bottle. Perfect. Let's let that set a bit. Thanks, Debbie. I know you don't know when to stop, right? She's pretty thick, but it'll get pressed down over time. I'm not concerned about how chunky she is. She's not too bad. Not too bad. You just got your first bottle this morning, art glitter glue. I love it. It's good stuff. And no, they don't pay me to say that. It is actually just really good stuff. So I'm opening up a second booth at the antique market. I actually went from that private sale I went to. I bought a whole, like over 500 wooden stamps, and they're new. And I wasn't sure if they'd let me go into the antique market with them or not, because they're not antiques, they're brand new. But because a lot of them are vintage style, and wooden rubber stamps are harder to come by because everyone's switching to the silicone Klingon stamps. And if you are a vintage crafter, like many of us are, we like the look of, like when we have our printer tray up on the wall, we like the look of the wooden stamps, right? And I actually prefer them over the cling stamps anyway. So they're hard to come by. So she actually said yes. So I'm opening up a shelf booth that's just going to be rubber stamps, wooden rubber stamps. So none of you are local, I don't think, but hi, Christina. Good morning. Yeah, so that'll be fun for the crafters. I'm in Norfolk County in Ontario, and we have a very vivid art community here. We have the studio tours. We have Potter's Guild. I mean, I'm sure you guys have stuff like that in your area too, but Norfolk County is just full. I don't know why, but we just seem to be a very artsy community. Painting. My sister is a teacher. She teaches paint classes, like proper paint classes. She also does the fun ones too, like the sip and paint things. She's just getting into that more and more, but she actually teaches technical painting, and she has a beautiful studio. She used to be part of that studio tour. I used to work at the art center that was run by the municipality, and then it went back to private. When they run out of money again, they'll come back to the municipality, I'm sure. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Do that. Let's borrow that for a second. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Hi, Colleen. I was just saying I'm opening up a second booth at the antique market, another shelf booth. They're always changing and doing stuff. The gal that owns the antique market, she's handy. Like, she's the one that builds all the shelving and you know, arranges the booth arrangements, and she's like a woodcraft. Like, she's talented that way. Like, it's amazing. Nice to see a lady doing that kind of stuff. But she's always trying to update the market, and yeah, it's a good one. It's 2 stories. All right. This one. I might as well use this lace up because it goes with whatever's in here, right? Maybe there. Along that tuck. There we go. So yeah, what else do you guys put in at the end, like in your journals? Somebody told me that glitter glue was better for thin paper than tacky glue. Well, it could be. It's a water-based glue, isn't it? Is it not? I have the big bottle right here. Like, it's not an alcohol-based glue. Yeah, it's a water-based glue. So I think if you use big blobs of this, you would have the same issue. But because I use I buy these little precision bottles, which not all are the same. A lot of them crack and they leak out here. This is the best brand I found so far, and I've ordered it a number of times now. But yeah, I don't have a... Yeah, Fabri-Tac is good too. It's just, to me, the glue hairs, do you know what I mean? When you're gluing, and then somebody told me how to avoid that. What was it? Put Vaseline, I think, around the nozzle, and then you don't get those glue hairs. There must be a secret closet group of paper fans. Oh, yeah. Yes, there are. Not junk journalers, but we do have a lot of paper crafters, but I do workshops, so I'm introducing it slowly in my area. Junk journaling. There's Junk Journal Junkies Canada. There's a couple of groups I belong to. They're not super close. So far I haven't found, I think the closest is Tillsonburg, like maybe 30 minutes away, but I don't know of one other single junk journal maker in my area. Like, not one. And the majority of my you also have tips for the small bottle or 2-ounce bottles. I'm not sure where you're getting at there, Esme. Yes, you're answering. Somebody told me the glitter. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, you can get the tips that come with the art glitter glue in the smaller bottles. Exactly. Just by the time I buy it and have it shipped here in Canada, it can get pricey, right? But it's worth it to have a good glue. This is going to last me, I think the last one lasted me a full year, and obviously I do a fair amount of crafting, so I can recommend that. I can't get it shipped in the winter though. They won't ship it in the winter, so I need to make sure if I'm getting low, I need to order it before things freeze. I just fell out of my the live. Well, I'm not. Where I'm following along, I fell out of the live. Let me get back in here, back into the chat. Yeah, same thing, right? Like if you're in the northern state, northern part, you have to get it at the right time or they don't ship it. Okay, I think we've pretty much done what we can with the lace. That's good. Just a couple more minutes here and then I need to go get Miss Ruby ready for her appointments. I haven't told her yet. As soon as she sees me go grab the leash and the collar out of the closet, she just gets so excited. But she knows she's only going to one of two places. My daughter's house or the groomers. Well, or three, I guess, the vet, but that's only once a year. She gets excited either way. Okay, so I wanted to add like a few blingy bling things here and there. Well, now I'm thinking maybe it's fine as is. What else do I have? I got some people out, but I don't really need people because I have that one shining star there. This gal. I don't really want to compete with her. We're near a folk school and they have a large selection of book arts classes, but not junk journal making. Oh. Amazon Prime. I'm a Prime member too, as me. Yeah, I like to take advantage of that. So when I mentioned earlier that these are all butterflies. When I mentioned earlier that I get a small kickback when you order from using my Amazon links. So I'm in Canada, so I have an Amazon Canadian store. I also have an Amazon US store because 95% of my customers are from the US. And 95% of my viewers are from the US. And so that's why I offer both. So, but Amazon USA will not send me a check or direct deposit or anything like that. So the way that we have it set up is that I get paid in gift cards. So, and they don't send you a gift card until, and it's just pennies here and there, but eventually it adds up. And then they send you a $20 gift card or a $30 gift card or something. So I use those, just so you guys know, I use those gift cards to purchase products that help me in my craft. So thank you. Thank you very much. I just shop on Amazon USA. Not everything will ship to Canada, but for the things that do. And yeah, so thank you. So for example, I might order like some of this ephemera or something from using my Amazon gift cards. So thanks, guys. Let's try a few things here. Yeah, I love Prime. Cigar box, yes, I have right in front of me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 22. I have a there's more back there. 5. I have about 35 cigar boxes around me. I love them because they stack. They're beautiful. They're solid. I love them. I use them for a lot of storage. I have all kinds of them. It's my one collection that I have, and I like the vintage charm it adds to my craft room as well. So yes, I love my cigar boxes. I have a rule when I'm thrifting or antiquing. I only buy them if they're $5 or under, because some of them are expensive and they have to be in pretty decent shape. And I'll just set limits for myself, I guess, when I'm thrifting. You use both Canada and US. Yes. I it's funny. It's with the exchange rate, like there's a lot of stuff that is advertised. Like when you're a seller, if you're selling on Amazon, you say which countries you're selling to. So it's the same product, but then it depends on the exchange rate. But I have a feeling Amazon takes a little cut in there too for that, for doing that. So some things can be pretty expensive shipping to Canada, but I wish we had your shipping rates. It's brutal here in Canada. Shipping is so expensive. Now, of course, on my digitals, on my Etsy shop, none of that applies. It's all digital, but yeah, so many. So many. You're not kidding. I really like that little grouping like that. We could maybe attach that somewhere. Well, thanks for hanging out, Susie. You have a great day. Yeah, I'm going to be taking off here soon, too. I need to get my puppy ready. And I need to get dressed, too. Is it getting bad, Debbie? Oh, I thought it was like, do you guys have something called pirate ship or something? Yeah. It's, the USA has been very generous with Canada over the years. We've had that $800 threshold, de minimis, for shipping, where we didn't have to, and Canada's was $125. Like, you guys have been very generous with your de minimis minimums. And so I'm not surprised that that is no longer available. I don't blame you one bit. Don't blame me one bit. Oh, post office, yeah. Flat rate boxes are now over 30. Yeah, our flat rate boxes are, depending on the size, they start at 20 something and go up. But the flat rates are pretty small. The small boxes, I mean. Can we make something out of this? Can we? Where'd my little stamp go? Right here. Kind of like that grouping. Maybe it needs a little lace or something. This little cluster. You guys could see the way I'm holding my tongue, you'd laugh. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to staple. Yeah, the large size was just, oh wow, that's quite a hike. Yep. Well, we're just getting over another strike here. I don't know, if they privatized our postage, maybe we'd get better rates. That would be great. That's a cute little cluster, right? Where can she go? We'll find you a home. I'm going to play off some of that pink somewhere. That's kind of pretty right there. Kind of like it right there, I think. You collect post stamps too? Yeah, I did. Yeah, exactly. Like the like at work when I used to zip all the mailings out with the postage meter. Yeah, no stamps. So it's nice to see that we still have stamps. Okay, well, thank you for hanging out with me here in my craft room today. It was fun. Like I said, I hardly ever announce that I'm going live. So if I catch you here, I'm just really thankful to see somebody and hang out and chat. So I think that's kind of it for Teresa. I don't think I'll do too much more. I might do a few more things, but I think she's ready to go. Yeah, if anybody's, I'll put my email here in the ravenvintageca@gmail.com if anybody's interested. Yeah, most of my mail comes with the postage meters, the pink ink. Yeah. Bye, Colleen. Hi, Tracy. Oh, yeah. You can rewind or watch the replay later once it's uploaded. Yeah, I'm just signing off, Tracy. My dog has a grooming appointment, so I have to get. But yeah, we just finished off this Teresa journal. I'm really pleased with how she turned out. She's beautiful. So this was made with the Teresa kit, and that was Teresa is named after the gal Vintique Chic. If you follow her, if you don't, give her a follow. She makes the most beautiful romantic journals. She's on my design team, and at one point she had sent some of her collection of her French documents to me, and then I did all the scanning. I took them to the archives and used the great big scanner. So we coordinated on that project, and I did the Teresa kit. Or I did the French documents kit that you can find in my basic journal pages kits. And then I used some of those images. So back here behind this is my image, but behind there are some of her French documents. So that is how this kit got its name. There's always a reason. Well, thanks, Debbie. God bless you too. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. It was a lot of fun. I hope to catch you again in another live sometime soon. All right. Well, thank you. Take care now. Bye, everybody.